You want to build a successful, winning product in 2023? Well, a great place to start is to look at the recent trends in product. To do that, in this short series, we're going to look at 5 highly successful startups and break down what are the kind of trends we're seeing and specific factors we believe are driving success for those products. So we're going to go through each video and really break that down and help you use those trends, leverage those trends to build great products in 2023. To look at these products, we're going to look at the following key factors. So firstly, the unique value proposition. So how unique and valuable do we think what this product is going to offer us? Okay, that's the first key thing in success that we've seen. Secondly, we're going to look at how acute we believe the problem is that this product solves. Right? The more acute the problem, the easier it is for a product to attract people, to retain them, and to get them to actually pay money for our product. Thirdly, we're going to look at time saved. So how much time does this save its target user? Fourth, how much effort does it reduce for our target user? Fifth, how easy is this product to use? Okay, how easy is it to use? And finally, we're going to look at the onboarding experience. We want to see how long it takes for a user to discover this product and actually get to the core value, right? The main piece of value that they want to get from the product. Now, we're going to look at all of these 6 factors and give them a rating out of 10, apart from onboarding experience, where we're actually going to measure how long it takes us to get to the core value in seconds, in minutes, in days, in some cases. And by looking at these 6 factors, our objective is to give you, as I said, a good idea of the kind of trends, the kind of drivers of product success as we move into 2023 to help you really grow as a business. Now, we're going to look at 5 specific products. We're going to start with a product called Conte.ai in number 1. Number 2, we're going to look at Notion. Some of you may be very familiar with that product. Thirdly, we're going to look at a product called Apollo.io. Fourth, Hopin, and 5th, Test By the end of this series, as I said, we're going to give you a good sense of how we break down these products, the kind of trends, the kind of problems that are being solved, and that should help you really grow and build a winning product as we move into 2022. So without further ado, let's jump into the next video in this series. Let's jump into our second case study, a product many of you might be familiar with, Notion. So let's first talk about unique value proposition. Now, Notion's unique value proposition actually isn't particularly unique, right? One workspace, every team, we can see that headline now, right? They're saying, hey, we're more than just a document or a table, you can customize Notion. But hey, it's catchy. I can think of a load of products that do a pretty similar thing, right? Trello, Confluence is just 2 examples. Now, the customization's interesting, but again, I'd consider these other products like Trello to deliver on that as well. So unique value proposition, not particularly unique, 4 out of 10. However, where we start to see Notion really come into its own is on these other points. So secondly, how acute is the problem that Notion is solving? Now, Notion doesn't have a unique value proposition, but it is definitely solving an acute problem, and it's actually stacking a few different problems together. Firstly, the need to actually organize our work effectively as a team is, it's an acute problem. Why? Because if we're not organized, we're not going to be productive. We're not ultimately going to deliver results, both individually, as a member of the team, but also as a team, as an organization, even. Secondly, it addresses our need to collaborate effectively, right? On this sort of live editing, live document, Kanban boards, for example, to organize our work live. So it's about organizing our work, but also collaboration, right, as a team. And thirdly, we can even use this individually. So we've got another problem which we can solve, which is how do I organize myself, not just, the work that I do as a team or within my company. So, productivity generally, super important, very acute problem. Add to that collaboration as well. And we've got a really acute problem. So we're giving it a 9 out of 10. Third, time saved. Now, Notion has this really nice modular approach to creating pages and creating content blocks that we add to each page. That saves us a lot of time, right? It's a drag and drop. And also there are lots of templates to choose from. So it makes us faster when it comes to doing work. And obviously just the nature of collaboration, if we're doing that well, that's going to save us a lot of time. 4, what about effort? So does Notion reduce effort? Yeah, absolutely. Why? Because we've got, again, these nice drag and drop page creation. We can use templates, we can drag and drop specific elements, and also it takes the mental effort out of, you know, going into Google Drive, trying to find some document or tracking it down in an email. All the documents, you know, in one place, easy to search, easy to find this stuff, and because of that, you know, really reduces effort. Number 5, what about ease of use? Same point I've made before. We've got simple, reusable components and templates. Makes it really, really easy to get up to speed with Notion. We've got this common design language that Notion follows. So very easy to sort of find information, find relevant information there as well. So really, really easy to use, and you know, great user experience. 10 out of 10. Really the main reason that people are using Notion. It's, you know, not that unique, but it really delivers on that value proposition, which is helping us collaborate effectively, get work done as a team. And finally, let's talk about onboarding experience. I think this is the best onboarding experience of the 5 products we're going to review. Why is that? Because firstly, many users are seeing the value of Notion before they even sign up for the product, right? If I'm sharing a document I've created with my team, then immediately they understand the value proposition to some extent, right? To some extent. However, where it really comes into its own, when somebody signs up, when they might create their first document, for example, there's a vast library of templates, and these templates are customized, right? They're as relevant as possible. So that, for example, you know, I've signed up January 2023. What's the first template I see? It's a 2023 yearly goal tracker. So it's trying to provide you the most relevant templates possible. Because of that, because we've got these really nice, easy to use templates to get started with, we get to the core value within seconds. You know, time to core value is really around 10 seconds. You just add your email, pick a template, and fast loading speed means that you see that template, you're ready to edit it extremely quickly. So, you know, Notion, not particularly unique value proposition, but it really delivers, right? This is an execution, a great example of execution where busy space, not unique value proposition, but they execute so effectively on just saving time, effort, great onboarding experience, and that's why they're seeing, you know, such high growth.